Hi, Micah. I am replying to your post this week on international counseling or counseling international peoples. Um, I didn't really write a whole lot about the racism in China that I too got from reading the material, but it was shocking to me, I guess, to see that there was racism going on within different peoples, different people in China, toward how did you said it really well. You said people from China are also racist towards even different nuances within the minorities of other Chinese people. So you really worded that well, and that's something that I found very insightful as far as coming in contact with people from China and talking to them or possibly counseling them. Probably would not have a lot of people coming into my the field where I work. Just from what I know of their background, I don't think that they would come into our office just because just kind of knowing a little bit about what we do and what their background is. Sorry, my computer is going dead. I hope not. You also talk about the importance of perspective, and this was something that really came out, but not only in this class, but another class that maybe it's this class. I don't know. I'm tired, but is that what we are learning comes from an American perspective, a United States perspective. So we have to consider that whenever we are doing human services or counseling with people from other cultures, that our teaching comes from our American perspective. And so you talked about you might do better to reach out to people you went to school with who are from Russia to get more of an insight into the reality of their daily life. And not only that, as you said, putting them in perspective, not how they're acting in the U.S., but how would they act in their country. How would they be reacting to different situations. So those were great perspectives. And you said how they act, instead of thinking to myself how different their actions are from those of Americans. So I'm sure I have a daughter that was born in Ukraine, and we lived there for a month, and I know that just living there for a month was it was a culture shock for us. And I know that the people we met there, they were looking at us like I'm sure we were breaking all sorts of cultural nuances or just different things that we didn't know because we didn't know. So so that's good to be able to put people in the perspective of how they would be acting in their the country that they're are strongest in their culture. So anyway, you made some really great points, and then I liked your last paragraph, how you linked together some specific examples of things that we have learned about, and how it's still important that we notice and study each culture that we're coming in contact with, because it's important not only for respect but just for understanding and being able to be effective to the people that we're trying to help. So anyway, really appreciated your post, and thanks so much.